Good night, everybody. And this is your boy, your homeboy, DJ7 for life, coming back at you with another video tonight. And the reason that I'm coming with this video tonight is things are really starting to get weird where I live. And every time you turn around, you got a policeman coming to your door, asking simple questions, and it's done happened a few times, and they make different excuses and for why they came to your home, and it's just another one of these things that, again, this is that martial law that we're talking about, and they're just prepping you that one of these days they're just going to come into your home, and well, they're going to just do what they want. And as I've said before, and as I was watching some news things on the news today, and they're telling the people that are hoarders and the ones that's especially that the ones that buys the toilet paper and all these different things, and well, they're selling it online for a whole lot. I think one person you get 6 bottles of sanitizer for like $400. Anyway, these people they're talking about said, well, you're not going to get away with it. We are going to come to your home, and if you don't sell what we need to put it on the market, we're just going to come in and we're going to take it. And that's a threat. That is a threat from our government to you, not just to the ones that's hoarding. It's all a plan. And as we have the government talking about opening this country up on April the 12th, and I think one of the best things that I've only seen was the stimulus package. It's passed, but it's not a done deal, not 100% done deal. But the problem is this money going to get to the ones that need it right now, or are they going to get it quick enough? That's one of the things we have to worry about as well, for the ones that have lost their jobs. But anyway, we have to try to just to lean on that, and hopefully that these things get sent out quickly so people can be fed and everything like that. But it's like I said, as it continues to get strange, and like I said, there's not been any cases where I live, and the curfews are very strict. You can't be out after 8 o'clock. Like I said, it's still daytime, and you can't be out on the street with 2 or 3 people, and it's gotten to a point that we're losing our rights one by one. And as I was talking about last night, we take for granted the things that we have and what we did have. And what I mean by what we did have is the things that was so precious and good to us. Like me, I would like to get out and go riding, at nighttime. Well, I'm not able to do that now, and unless it's an emergency. And it's like I said, this whole thing is corrupt. It's corruption. It goes to the highest. I mean, this corruption reaches to the highest point. I think it even goes past your president and past your pope, because I'm telling you, there's people out there, the 1% and 2% richest men in this world are controlling things. You've heard of the black government. You've heard of the ones that's behind the scenes, running the things. And I'm going to tell you something. I think those things are real. A president makes a lot of promises when he's going to get in, if he's elected. And then when he gets in there, he's not able to do it. And it's not all to do with whether the House and Senate can vote what he needs in. is he don't even bring it up. And if he does bring it up, he brings it up in a joking manner. So again, we're stuck in that dilemma. And and like I said, things are getting weird. They're getting scary. And I expect any time. I don't know what's going to happen. Whether we're going to have more breaking and enterings or what have you. I don't know, excuse me. But I make these videos. I know last night I didn't really get too much into it, but tonight it really things started to change. And like I said, this is the second time in 3 days that we've had this issue. So again, it's starting to not become a coincidence anymore. It's starting to become a nightly thing. But it's like I said, we got to look at it and understand what's going on. And it's, they've given the power, our government has given the power, to the police and to different things, and our governor. He's also given in, and the mayor, he's given them the power to do what's needed to be done. And like I said, there's been no cases here that I know of. And but here we are. We're getting, and things are really starting to get strange. And they say, well, you are in that little state of West Virginia, and they said, well, things like this can't happen, but they are. They really, really are. I don't tell everybody everything. That's just who I am. If I have a burden, I try to keep that burden to myself, and I'll try to keep it between me and God. But there's just times like tonight when this is the third night, I get frustrated, I get angry, and I see these things, and you get a knock at the door late at night, and you don't know what you open the door up to. Is it somebody that's going to try to break in and steal something, or like tonight was it like a policeman, and like I said, we are in a state of emergency. There's no doubt. And this coronavirus, it's like I said, I don't have no first-hand knowledge of it, but I've looked into it. I've seen things, and I only know what I've seen on television and on the internet. And I'm trying to believe that this thing is real. But if it is totally, completely real, I believe it was our own government that set this stuff up. I really do. I mean, maybe another country may have did it, because now, I mean, look at us. What if there was an attack on us right now? What would happen? Would we be able to able to respond quickly? And and the things about it like this, and you see the president, he's still getting out into the open, and he still stands pretty close to who's up there on the podium with him, and it makes me wonder. It looked like you would be protecting him and the vice president more than anybody, but he has a job to do. I understand that, but I've also heard things that, well, we're going to pray this thing away. And if you haven't noticed it, you notice that mostly it's the rich people that's seeing these plagues come upon them. And it's just proof that money cannot buy your redemption. Money cannot buy something that's sent from God, because I believe that God has let this thing come upon us, but, I still believe it was man-made, and God's just letting us, as men and women, look stupid, because we play around with biohazards and bioweapons that we think is going to help us to be in war, but I believe that maybe it was done by accident, maybe it was done on purpose. I don't know, but the way that they came out, how the disease affects, it's like I said, it may be a lot easier on some, but according to what the numbers that they show, that the death toll is getting really high, and the ones that's really affected and infected, that their numbers is getting really high, and even into little children, 3 and 4 years old, but it's like I said, I don't know the truth of everything, but I'm trying to do what research I can, and like I said, hopefully I can start to bring forth videos and things. But right now, I'm having to do things more in secret because, like I said, it's starting to get weird here in where I live. And, like I said, it's not a big town, but what better place to start but in a place that you wouldn't think it would start? Why go out to the nation's capital and just start everything when you could just start at the bottom and go up? And, and I know that California and places like New York, and now they're saying Louisiana now spreading is the worst state, and just to go on to that, now they're saying that the United States is worse than Italy in the expanding of this disease. And the West Virginia toll now I think's up to 59, something like that, so it's increased a little bit. So but like I said, as far as cases here close, even from counties around me, nothing close. So I thank God for that. But the thing about it is, I'm not worried about the disease itself. I'm worried more about my family. I'm worried about more of the people that I know are on the right side, and they're going to suffer a whole lot because of what the government is unleashed. And like I said, I may get booted off YouTube. I thought I was going to get booted off the first night because I started getting some haywires on the internet, and but anyway, I was still able to go with the video, and I hope you get to watch the first video because it was just more or less a introduction to what's going on. And I know the second video wasn't so much as informative as the first one, but sometimes we got to go a little bit different direction to try to tie everything up. But I got a lot of good friends out there on the YouTube channels, and and I really appreciate their help, and I really appreciate the likes that I do get, and and it's like I said, I stand on the right side. I won't bend, I won't fold. When I plant myself somewhere, and somebody becomes my friend, I don't betray them. That's just what I don't do that. I don't betray my friends or my family. And as these things continue to go on, I'm starting to think a lot of different other things that maybe I need to do before you can't even walk out the door at all. And really, to be where I'm at right now, I'm not supposed to be here. So we'll keep that a secret to us. I'm not supposed to be here because, like I said, we have this curfew. We can't go outside. We can't be in certain areas. But I'm here for you guys. I'm here to let you know that it's getting strange. It's getting weirder. And the only thing I can do is tell you to be prepared. Because if you think it's weird now, you haven't seen anything yet. And that's one thing I've learned is never say I've seen everything, because then something else surprises me even worse. But what I want to say is, we are in a distressful time. And whether you want to believe it or not, this is martial law. And do you think that if he opens up the country on April the 12th and everything's looking so much better, or what have you, you think he's going to lift that national emergency? I don't think so. I just don't think so. If I'm wrong, and things do happen to change like that, hey, I'll get on here and make a full video of apologies. But don't, they're just trying to make you feel good. We got a long ways to go, and even though the stimulus package is supposed to, it passed in the Senate, I know that, and I know what the House has got to do with it. It's supposed to be good, and they're supposed to get it through, and then of course the president, I think he said he's going to sign it. But as things happen, and I'm going to tell you, just be looking out. We got some strange lights going on. We got some stuff that could be going down. So if I get cut off, you'll know that something has happened, because we got something going on here. So if I get cut off, you'll know, or if this video gets erased, you'll know that I just hope that people can hear it to a certain point. That's why I would like to be able to go live. That way, if something like this happens, that at least the ones that did hear it got to hear some of it and not have to hear a recording, because it's so much easier to lose a recording. But like I said, it's getting strange here. I'm not scared or anything like that. I'm just trying to be prepared for the worst. I want to see things get better, but I'm just going to prepare for the worst till it does. I've heard preachers on the internet that tries to explain this thing. It'll just be for a while and it'll pass. And again, let me go back to the stimulus package. Even if it gets completely done, they said some people may not see anything till December. And people, you're out of jobs and you can't pay your power bill or your rent or all these things, and you tell me you're not going to get it maybe up to December. They're saying, well, it should be quicker, but they didn't say how much quicker. And what I'd heard in the news before all this, it's like, a couple weeks, couple months, it would be really quick. And then again, that tone changes and everything like that. And I don't know how long I'll be able to go even with this video. Because like I said, I'm in an area and a place where I shouldn't be. But it's like I said, I'm going to try to do what I can. And here we got more stuff could be happening. I don't know. I know cars are going by, but like I said, I know the police has been, they are really scoping the places out. And, if I get called out, then I stand a chance of going to jail or a big fine or what have you. But, I'm still willing to put my life out there to even to make you a video. So, the only thing you could do at least back is give me some info back, and, at least hit the like, get some people to subscribe, because I'm telling you, things are getting crazy. And, and people don't, they're scared to get, really start to go out at all. And the problem is, it's what they want. They want you in your house. They don't want you to leave out, because they want to know exactly where you're at. And, with the phones that we have today, and, when we think that the government don't know where we're at, if you've ever noticed, every time that you download an app that your phone comes on there, can we see where you're located? And then you go no, and then it says, the app comes up and says, well, we can't function if you don't. So why did you ask me the question in the first place? So these are little tricks and things that they do to see where you at, and everything like that. And I know I've never told anybody my real name on here, and I have reasons for that. And maybe when I think that I can, and maybe I can give you a first name, but I won't be able to go into all the details. But all I could tell you is things are getting weird. Things are getting strange. And, every time it seems like we get a knock at the door, it's always something to do with the police. They say they're looking for somebody, or, it's always a different excuse. But I'm just telling you, if they come to your door knocking, and don't think that they won't try to press their way in, even without a warrant. One of them pressed their way into the house. Yes, they did. No warrant, no anything, just came on in. And, and every time, that one of the family members was trying to tell him, well, we don't know such and such. And they, they didn't believe them. But, according to the law, without that warrant, they wasn't even, hey, they can't even get on the porch. But I'm telling you, these people are getting brave, and there's going to come a time now, if they're already warning you that they're going to come to your home, and if you're hoarding stuff, that they're going to take it, man, I mean, how much more do you need to know? And if you're a hoarder out there, you better quit, and quit trying to sell stuff for $300 and $400 for toilet paper, because I'm going to tell you, they're going to come get you. And you better believe what they say. And you better believe what I'm telling you, because, like I said, I see all the things going on into the news. Governors are saying that they don't have enough ventilators and enough masks and gloves, and, they expect the doctors to do their jobs. And I'm telling you, our little hospitals, they haven't been filling up really bad. We have I've seen people that's had colds, or, just simpler things, and things like that. But what like I said, what I'm doing tonight is letting you know that things are happening. And I mean, they are starting to really happen. And I'm going to tell you, if you live here where I'm at, you better not be on the street. And I'm going to be honest with you, if you want to keep your worldly goods, you're almost better to stay home if you want to try to protect them. And, you don't be surprised if they come for your guns. I was talking to a man the other day, and he was telling me how they're going to close the gun shops, but they're going to keep the liquor stores open. And how stupid is that? Because you get drunk, people act really crazy, and that's just another an excuse to take you to jail. And they're starting to release prisoners. I'm talking about people that's killed people, murderers, different things right here in this state alone. I mean, they are doing these things. People scared. I mean, people was angry about this. And can you blame them? Can you really blame them? Because I'm telling you, it's happening. It's happening right here. And I don't know how much Google sometimes lets things stay up on there. But I know I do different things on my channel, but the main reason now is for things like tonight. And it's like I said, I happen to be kind of camouflaged myself, kind of hiding in the shadows to try to get information to bring to you, to let you know that things are really starting to happen. Really starting to happen. The town's like, it's dead, even mostly during the daytime, man. You don't hardly see a car or anything. And if you're going to see them, they're going to be at a store somewhere hoarding everything up. But I just wanted to let you know that it's getting weird. It's getting weird here where I live. And I want to tell you, and made this video for you guys to let you know, be prepared and be ready to protect yourself, because if it can happen here, it can happen anywhere. And this used to be a peaceful, quiet town, but It's not like that anymore. Over the years, it's been a lot of drug dealers, even drive-by shootings. But this right here, it really takes the cake. It beats everything that I've seen, went through, and done. But what I'm trying to tell you tonight is that take care of yourself. Stay safe. Be prepared for these things, because they are happening here. They're happening here. And hey, if you believe in God whatsoever, pray for me. Because I'm going to tell you, I need your prayers. And if you don't believe in God, at least say something. At least hope for the best. Do something. But, like I said, I'm going to stand on what I believe. And, whatever I have to go through, I go through. But anyway, I want to say peace and love to everyone out there and on big YouTubers. And I want to say salute to all the the friends in the chat, all the friends that I know on YouTube. I want to say peace, love, and salute to you guys too, and everyone in this video, and everyone in this country. Anybody that listens to this video, please be careful. Please be careful, because West Virginia's telling you, I'm telling you, it's getting raw. It's getting raw. So I want to say good night. I hope everybody has a good night, good day tomorrow. Have a good night's sleep. God bless. Peace to everyone out there tonight that's may hear this video, that it may open your eyes up to the things that are happening and going on. Again, West Virginia, your boy DJ7 for life, just trying to give you a warning. Salute. I'm out.